Good afternoon, students. I believe by the grace of God, you guys are fine. I'm also doing well by the grace of God. Today we want to look at linear equation containing brackets. We have done linear equation with letter on one side of the equal sign. We have done letters with both sides of the equal sign. And then we have done linear equation involving or containing fractions. Today we shall look at linear equation containing what? Bracket. It is very simple. As I always say, mathematics is a very interesting subject. Don't get yourself discouraged at all. Always practice, and you see yourself flowing smoothly in mathematics. Okay, so we shall take our first example. So let's look at that. Example 1. Example 1. Let's say I have 3 into bracket 2 minus x equal to 5. Good. All that you need to do is to just dissolve the bracket. You just have to dissolve the bracket. It's very simple. What we do is to multiply the terms in the bracket, or each term. The term outside the bracket must multiply each term in the bracket. So the 3 outside the bracket over here will multiply the 2, and it will still multiply the x. Please, as you multiply, take notice of your operational signs. I'm talking about the addition and the subtractions. You should take notice of them. Or let's say the integers, so that you know how to apply the integers very well. Take notice of it. Okay. So now let's look at it. We have positive 3 multiplying positive 2. We are going to have positive 6. Then positive 3 multiplying negative x. It should be negative 3x equal to 5. Okay. So as you can see, this is very simple. We can group like terms. So we can have 6. Now this is positive, so we subtract. So it should be minus 5, and that is negative. So we are having positive 3. So what do we have? We take this one away from 6. We have what? We have 1 equal to what? Equal to 3x. So we divide both sides by 3. Both sides by 3. So our x is equal to 1 over 3. Good. So that is our first example. So we shall take our second example. So our second example, we have 2 into bracket x plus 1 equal to 6 into bracket x minus 2. Good. So as usual, you dissolve the bracket. Okay, so they are all positive. So 2 times x will give us 2x. They are all positive. 2 times 1 will give us what? Plus 2. Equal to. This one is also positive. That is positive. So 6 times x will give us 6x. This is negative, and that is positive. So we have minus what? 12. Now what do? We group like terms. Okay. So we maintain our 2x here. Linearly. So we have x here, x there. So we group like terms. This is positive. So if it is positive, as usual, inverse operation. If it is positive, you should subtract, or it becomes what? Negative. If it is adding, as usual, you should what? You should subtract. So you should know how to apply the inverse operations. So here we are going to have minus 6x equal to negative 12. It is already there. You don't touch it. This one here is positive, the 2. So you group it, it becomes what? Negative what? 2. So now what the card, you are owing someone 6. You have 2. You still owe the person 4. So you are going to have 4x equal to neg what? You owe someone 12. You are still owing the person 2. So when you add the 2, you are going to owe the person 14 what? 6. So we divide both sides by the coefficient, which is negative what? 4. So negative will cancel negative. We are going to have x, 4 cancel each other. So negative here will cancel negative there. So we are going to have 14 over what? Over 4. We can still simplify it with a common factor. So we can use 2 to simplify both sides. 2 goes here 7 and goes here 2. Alright. So that is for the second example. Let me clean the board so that we take our third and fourth example, then we call it a day. Okay, so we shall take our third example. I have 3 into bracket 2x minus 1 plus 4 equal to 5 into bracket x plus 4 plus 2. So as you can see, all that you need to do or you have to do is to just dissolve the bracket by multiplying the term outside the bracket by each term in the bracket. So positive 3 will multiply the positive 2. So we are going to have 6 what? X. The signs are different, negative and positive, so we are going to have negative 3 plus what? Plus 4. Please take notice, you do not multiply the 4 by the terms in the bracket, because there is operational sign between the bracket and the 4, so you don't do that. Unless there is no operational sign between the terms, like this one, the 5 into bracket, there is no operational sign, which means it is multiplying. Okay, so we are going to have 5 by x will give us 5x, then positive, so positive 4 times, or positive 5 times 4 will give us positive 20 plus what? 2. Now let's look at them critically. You could see there are numbers here, so we can work with them. So 6x, what they got 3, we see 4. So we are going to have 1 remaining. A backup 1. What they got 3, so we see 4. Then here, usika. So we are going to have 5x. When you add the amount, you are going to have 22. Okay. So let's group like that now. So we maintain our 6x. We are positive. And I said it is adding, so we subtract. Minus what? 5x equal to 22. What is it doing? It is adding, so we subtract. Minus what? 1. Good. So you take 5 from 6, you have what? 1. The 1 which is the x. So you take 1 from 22, you are going to have 21. So our x is 21. Alright. So let's take our last example, and I'll give you assignment. Okay. Now, our last example, let's have 3 into bracket x plus 1 equal to 4 into bracket x minus 1. Okay. So as usual, dissolve the bracket and apply the balancing method. Okay. So this and now gives 3x. We have 3 equal to 4 times x will give us 4x. 4 times 91 will give us 94. Okay. So here what do? We group like terms. So 3x, this positive, so you subtract minus 4x equal to the 4 which is there. Then you group numbers there. So this is what? Positive, so you should subtract. So you take 4, like 4 from 3. So what do? You owe someone 4, you have 3. So what you pay, you are going to owe the person 1, which is the x. Then you add the two amounts you owe. You owe 4 cedis, and you're still owing what? 3 cedis. So how much? You are going to owe 7 what? Cedis. Now, anytime you have it in this way, divide both sides by negative what? -1. That is the coefficient of the x. So negative will cancel negative. Our x will give us what? 7. Okay, so guys, we thank God once again. This is where we end our lesson. So let me give you some assignment to do it for me. As usual, don't forget, when you finish solving, take a picture and then you send it to me. That is through my WhatsApp number. So assignment number 1, 2 into bracket x minus 1 equal to 3 into bracket x minus 6. Then number 2, 4 into bracket 3 minus 5y equal to like 7 into bracket 5 minus 4y. Assignment 3, 2 into bracket x minus 4 equal to x into bracket 2 minus 5. 4, 5 into bracket y minus 4 equal to 3 into bracket 4y minus 6. Then the last one, 5 into bracket x minus 6 equal to 28. So this is it. You solve it, you send it through my WhatsApp number. God bless you. We shall meet next week, the same day, the same time. Bye bye.